about Mr. Berger there, moving and splitting the McLarens as Ayrton Senna from the pole takes the lead. Berger second, Prost third, and the spray goes up. How'd you like to be driving in that,
Oh, well, it's terrible.
Where are they?
It's absolutely terrible. And if you see that spray is going to hang in the trees there, they're going to have a terrible time seeing where they're going. Prost again made a lousy start, and so he's, you know, lost a lot of ground there.
You can see what, now here's the first chicane. They've got to go through the gears, make a right turn, and they've been bumping over the curbs in the chicane at high speed.
And it's go, let's see. Nigel Mansell comes out and slots in front of Gerhard Berger, who is passed by Modena. Very bad start by Gerhard Berger, and into the lead goes Riccardo Patrese. And so now it's Ayrton Senna who is going to have to take a faceful of water, and that's going to be very hard indeed for him. Riccardo Patrese well fired up, the man who won last year in the Williams Renault. Now he's coming down to the Tosa here. In second place is Senna, third is Modena, fourth is Berger.
Over a bridge. But problems, it would appear, for Nigel Mansell. Mansell down in the middle of the field there was seeming to not be going properly. I hope it's not gearbox trouble.
The chicane and uses the clear vision he has to put Damon Hill, who's pulled centrally out to the left, into what is somewhat better visibility, but still it's a mess for anybody following Michael Schumacher. Damon Hill, horsepower to work for you, and Michael Schumacher 157.285 on that lap, again being quicker. Damon Hill 157.9.
And Hill is away well. Tucked up behind him is the Benetton, and Michael Schumacher has been left at the start. And there's a jostling for position as they go into the first right-hander coming towards us. It is a Williams in the lead. Behind him is the Benetton, and it's Jacques Villeneuve who is leading. He's got ahead of Damon Hill, and so has Jean Alesi. Gerhard Berger is in fourth position in the second Benetton. So a magnificent start by the young Canadian who's not used to these conditions. The Williams Renault team. This is classic racing in appalling conditions, and you're seeing superb driving. Berger fourth, Hill is fifth, 12 seconds now behind his teammate Jacques Villeneuve, who leads the race. Rubens Barrichello is in sixth position, Frentzen is seventh, Verstappen is eighth. Johnny Herbert has gone up to ninth, of course, by passing Martin Brundle. In 11th position is Pedro Diniz in the second Legion. Here, as you see, Canis now third, Fisichella now fourth, with Irvine right behind him, with Irvine now. And you can see as he goes into Casino Square, and he's doing about 80 miles an hour around the apex, accelerating to 120 miles an hour as he drops down to the mirror.
Michael Schumacher, if you look closely, he's got a lot of mist on the inside of his visor. Not much he can do about that. But remember, the TV camera can see much better than the human eye, and that's what all the TV camera could see then. It's impossible to know where you're going.
Schumacher, again, he's diving left, diving right, but Jean Alesi is refusing to move. He's got the racing line, he's under no obligation to move, and Schumacher's got to force his way through. They're up to...
dong, and it's Toro Rosso and a Red Bull in the gravel trap. What an eventful first lap as Kovalainen leads the way then from Hamilton second, Raikkonen and Heidfeld.
Well, the full wet tyre, Raikkonen just watching that all go on in third place.
Yeah, Raikkonen hoping these two will trip over each other as Lewis has another look on the run down to Stowe Corner. Meanwhile, Heidfeld in the BMW is dropping well behind. As you can see, there he is, falling into the clutches of Alonso, who's got in front of his teammate Piquet. So
there's a very wide turn there by Felipe Nasser, almost making contact with Esteban Ocon. Now down the Retroposta we go. The spray behind us. Now see Max Verstappen overtaking Nico Rosberg. I wanted to wait a couple of seconds to see if it happened.